investigations that gives the complexity of the case. Everyone should be determined to full truth, but he just carefully selected to accept of a certain email. He did fear to he did fear the truth, and he had asked the family to advise her to pursue this full truth, and it is, of course, that they will follow this to the end. While Mr. Curley has spoke to Mr. Paternal, and we were all in doubt of this man who had abused these children at the time. Evidently, the man was guilty, but innocent until proven guilty. Carry on, my wayward son. Where are we? Are you sitting up here picking at me for reading aloud to myself? You probably couldn't understand a word that I said, could you? Next page, please.
I just wondered how long I could go before you realized you're reading to yourself on the air.
Well, you didn't have to put the microphone on me because I read to myself. I can't hear myself think if I don't. Go ahead. All right.
You were you brain damaged when you were born, or did you?
Well, they did tell me that I did fall out of bed and hit my head on the skate one time, but it didn't do me any damage. It might just, I think I lost my two front teeth is on it. But anyway, FRO Daddy USA, solid gold Olympian. What's next on the record was?
Well, I thought we ought to call over to Mount Airy, North Carolina, the birthplace of Andy Griffith, and check in there on the, we can call the Floyd's Barbershop. Mm-hmm. I bet things are rough over there. They're probably sad, but they're probably gathering around there, getting ready for the funeral.
So that is a place over there in North Carolina called Mayberry?
No, it's Mount Airy. Mayberry was a fictional television show town.
But I heard it was a place just like that, and if it was, there's a lot of Caucasian people want to go there.
Well, that used to be Cleveland until we decided we wanted to be like New York City.
Well, didn't Sammy Davis Jr. play in that movie one time? Or was it all Caucasianistic?
Which movie is that?
I'm talking about Barney Fights and his homies.
Barney Franks.
Barney Fights. In Mayberry, all the characters. Has it ever
the main character was Andy Griffith, the guy that just died.
Mr. Griffith.
He was the sheriff. Barney Fife was his deputy.
But didn't they have... Guy. Yeah, but then Sammy Davis Jr. playing it.
You'd be a good Sammy Davis Jr. I could be Andy, and you could be Barney.
Well, he come out of town and was playing a cop one time, and he got
Sammy Davis Jr.
Yeah, and him and Barney got together and
I don't really remember that one.
Come together and arrested some thieves that had come from out of town that was going to make a heist in Mayberry, and Sammy Davis Jr. and Barney Fights went and captured him. Of course, both of them was kind of scary, but I think the main man went and made it look like that they made the arrest, but they was getting mugged and kicked around. And then, of course, what's the main man's name?
That would be Andy Griffith, the person we're talking about today.
Okay, Andy. He's the one that come to their rescue, but he made them look like they was the real champions. Okay. Is that A-N-D-Y? There's G-R-I, 2 F's.
As I walk down in the streets of Laredo, as I walk down in Laredo, one day I spied a young cowboy wrapped up in white rain. Shucks, I wouldn't put it on unless I was good at it. You see, single action means, like, unless you have the modern revolver, they can fire this way by just pressing the trigger. With the old-fashioned Western gun, you had to cock the gun first and then fire, so that, in essence, When you go for the fast draw, the gun is actually cocked while it's in the holster, like so. See, it's cocked here. You pull out and then fire. Of course, you must be careful that when you do this, you don't do that. Or you'll find out immediately why Chester walks with a limp.
Adora, you look a little bit like Sammy Davis Jr. in your fast draw.
Thank you, homie.
You're welcome.
That's a masturbational comment.
I noticed he doesn't wear long johns, though.
All year round, huh?
Yeah, what's up with that?
Well, because I have chicken little legs and my little blood doesn't circulate in them because of some of my athletic, I guess you could say, defaults that I had took in life. And I noticed that your porn is coming to an halt there, my boy.
What does that mean?
You aren't hitting the microphone as much as you usually do and bouncing your nose off of it. Yes, I noticed. That is vulgar. You shouldn't act like that. All righty, next page. Yes, where we go from here?
Well, I thought we'd call the call I was going to make before you randomly started talking about Sammy Davis Jr. So I thought we'd call Mount Airy, the Floyd's Barbershop over there, and ask we're feeling for them all about Andy Griffith's death and want to know what all's going on and what we can do to help out.
Well,
what can you do?
Well, Sammy Davis did play in that Andy Griffith show once, I think.
Okay, we'll ask about that.
Do you remember any Negroes playing in that? Any Latinos?
I think there was.
It was just all Caucasianistic avenue.
Here we go. Can you hear?
Yes.
This is Floyd's Barbershop, Mount Airy, North Carolina.
City Barbershop.
Is this Floyd's?
Huh?
Is this Floyd's Barbershop?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, sir? This is Fro Daddy. We're calling live on Whoop Radio out of Cleveland, Tennessee.
Uh-huh.
And we, of course, heard about Andy Griffith passing away today, and we were trying to contact folks over in that area, to talk about our condolences and see what's going on over at Floyd's Barbershop.
Well, it's just a lot of uproar here today. I've had about 17 interviews here.
My Lord.
Was it some of the local news media in there to see you?
Yeah, a lot of local, but I've had radios, TV, newspapers, everything here today from everywhere.
I know it's a sad thing. When was the last time Andy himself was in there to your barbershop?
Andy hadn't had a haircut in years because he didn't come back that much later on.
Right.
He spent about over 3 years since he was here, and I wasn't surprised today because he's been real sick for a while.
Right. Yeah. It was kind of surprising to us because we have a lot of fans of his around here. On our radio show, we play some of his stories and his comedy, and so I didn't even realize he was that ill.
Yeah.
And
I'm the last who's ever cut Andy's hair here, and so I'm rough on him pretty good.
Okay.
That's funny because we call it Floyd's. What's the real name of the barbershop there?
City.
Mm-hmm.
But really, it's Floyd's, isn't it?
And they urged me to add Floyd to it, so because he modeled it after me in this shop.
Okay.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
And what's your real name?
Russell Hyatt.
Russell Hyatt.
Right.
And your character was pretty much after Floyd.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. How long has your barbershop been open there, Russell?
This shop started in 1929.
Wow.
But I wasn't here then.
You were just training.
Yeah.
Well, listen, have there been any local celebrities come in or call you guys and checking in about Andy?
All the time. We've had Lou Ferrigno, Jerry Mathis, a lot of big league ball players and umpires and politicians and everything.
There's a fella here in Cleveland that's built like Otis, and he came over and got his hair cut by you, and he's Cleveland's Otis.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He's in here then, huh?
Yeah, he had his picture made with you.
Yeah.
Little short, round, fat guy with a bald head.
Yeah.
We just call him the Cleveland's Otis. He's got a picture of you. And I thought about calling you guys today just in honor of Andy's passing. And just a little bit of history,
Oh, yeah.
Matador, you got any questions for Russell here over in Mount Airy? Matador thought Mayberry was a real town, and that's where we were calling.
Well, this is Mount Airy, but Andy's Started Mayberry.
Hmm. Well, you've probably seen all of his movies, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
Well, was it any of his movies where Sammy Davis Jr. was in it?
Oh, I don't remember that.
Hmm.
He was a little Negro.
Hmm. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Mhm.
And Matador's a little Negro, so he thought he could play him in an upcoming tribute to him, maybe.
Mhm.
Okay. Would it be okay if he comes and got his hair cut there? Do you all allow Negroes?
Not for a long time.
Okay.
It'll be a while.
Well, he can get it cut somewhere else.
Yeah.
It'll be a while, yeah. Mhm.
Not here, though.
Yeah, no, we won't come there because we don't want to break the town's
Not even Sammy
tradition.
Davis Jr.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, maybe if we come over, I can leave him in the car and I'll come in and get my hair cut. Would that be okay?
He's like Spanish.
Russell, I know you're busy, so we appreciate you and keep the tradition going over there in Mount Airy for Andy.
Glad you called.
All right. Bye-bye.
Mhm. Well, unfortunately, they don't cut
Well, I guess-
Caucasian hair.
I
That
guess-
wasn't funny.
I guess you can't go.
No, I guess I can't, Mr. Homie.
Well, he probably couldn't burn a part in your little scalp anyway.
Well,
There's not enough hair there to cut. Let me see the back of your head.
Well,
Looks
I
like
only
a
cut
chocolate
gay
covered peanut
people's hair.
M&M.
See, where I go, they only cut gay people's hair and Negroes' hair.
Where you go to Pat's Beauty Box?
Well, I ain't gonna tell you, but they do cut some Caucasians' hair in there. But they get a mohawk or something. They don't get no ordinary haircut.
Hey, Matador, did you know? Do you remember I used to have when I was probably 12 or 13. I got my first Guinness Book of World Records paperback book.
What did you do? Why'd you put me on the spot like that, you jive turkey? You just had to mess with me.
He seemed like such a nice white man.
Yeah, I know, but he don't want to change his
I
rules.
believe he's set in his ways.
Oh, but ain't no doubt about it, homie.
About 85 years ago.
You know, that man would probably die if he put his hand on a Negro.
Well, he'd probably die if you put your hand on him
Probably
with
so.
a switchblade.
Well, anyway, all is well.
Would you let him use a
anyway.
straight razor on to shave you?
Well, we'd have to talk him into it.
You're
I
a
said,
little
look
chocolate
here, man.
boy.
Look here, man. You
Let me
need
give you
to
a
hook me.
neck shave.
Now listen, for that, I'm going to have my homies to duct tape you. How's that?
This is what it would sound like.
And it's also used as a legal weapon. You know that, don't you?
What's that? Your
my,
fingers?
My hair can be used as a legal weapon.
Well, if you had any more growth to it, you could rub his face with it, but it's
And
not
you
long
talking
enough.
about a mat burn, it's worse than a mat burn. And they say once it gets into your skin like that, you start swelling up and your lips get big. They say you turn into a Negro briefly for a few minutes. But anyway, what's next? What's next?
Do I not have nice Negro plumpy lips?
No, does a chicken have lips?
They do if you eat hot dogs.
Well, I don't. All right then, Mr. Beak. What's next? What's going on?
Hey, Matador, we hadn't heard from anybody out at Highway 64 Flealand Flea Market fireworks, wholesale fireworks out there with Howard Thompson.
Mm-hmm.
I think congratulations to Red, Redhead Wildcat that won the firework package we gave away down here. And
Hip, hip, hooray.
I'm sure they'll have her neighborhood on fire before the evening's over.
She gonna have her blast. She got any grandkids that can. They can't shoot those
Poor old
things.
groundhog will be fried out in her garden before this night's over.
Now, Adam, I don't know what's wrong with that boy. Sometimes he'll look at firecrackers and then sometimes he'll run. That's just a
Probably
hound
just
dog.
afraid you're shooting him again.
No, it's just a hound dog.
You probably accidentally shot him 7 or 8 times in your life, cleaning guns and being drunk in the house, haven't you?
Well, you had to put a little fear in it, but you know, baby's kids, they know how to pull their tail off a dog. That's why they hide it underneath them, if you know what I
Right.
mean.
Hey, and while I'm on the idea here of Andy Griffith, Matador, let's call. We found a number. What?
You're a disturbed person.
Can you
No,
believe
go
it's
ahead.
really a Floyd though? I mean, that's the
Yeah,
last of all the
yeah.
characters. He was the Andy Griffith's hometown. He was the guy that Andy modeled Floyd the barber after in the barbershop and everything. It
And
looks
you
the
know,
same.
I bet you they give that guy something like $100 tip just to cut their hair and stuff like that.
Yeah, back then it was a nickel.
Yeah, money talks and BS walks. So if I go in and say, look,
Yeah.
man, here's a $10 bill.
He'd say, "Look, get out of my shop,
Get
Negro."
out of here. What's the man? All right, here's what you call one of them Benjamins. I said, look here.
Here's a Benjamin Cleveland.
Here's a Benjamin Cleveland. What about that?
He's
son?
on $1,000 bill.
Well, I don't know how you want it done there, son, but I can peel it off for you. I said, give me my Benjamin Cleveland. Thank you.
Yeah, he'd
Goodbye.
say, I bet he'd take that and then have his boys take you out and lynch you.
Well, he probably got some white sheep brothers up
I
there.
bet he'd
but
spend
had
that
to-
money.
He's probably got some white sheep boys up there. But anyway, we're
I
gonna
believe
give him.
he's the head poobah there.
He sound
head
like he was
potentate.
one. By God, we'll burn across in his damn yard. But anyway, Fro Daddy,
Yes.
that's his business. That's his establishment, and whatever he says go. That's just like me. If I had a barber shop, I'd say, well, I don't allow Caucasians in here unless they are over 4 foot tall, or if they're under 5 foot tall. In my case. Yes, the tanning room is in the backyard. Make sure you put plenty of gasoline on before you step into the sun. Okay, next page.
Yeah, go stand on that table and put this around your neck.
Oh, what a bottle of rum.
And spank the horse.
Yes.
Yes. Let's see what we got
Okay,
calling
now
in
this
here.
is how you give a razor
Yes.
edge.
Fro Daddy, you're live on
But
Whoop with the
don't-
Matador.
Go ahead.
Hey, Proto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daddy, I mean, listen,
Uh-huh.
remember the group that used to come down from the mountains, the bluegrass group?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Dillards.
Well, that was the Dealers was their real name, but they went by the Darling.
Well, yeah,
Mhm.
everybody knows the Darlings.
Yeah, well, they went by the Darling. Did you know Doug Dillard, the banjo picker, passed away?
Oh.
Yeah, he was the last of them.
When did he die?
Just about 3 weeks ago, Matador, we talked about it and played his music.
All right, that's going to be fun.
He doesn't know. He doesn't remember. He was drunk.
No, I don't know many banjo pickers other than you. Yours sound pretty good.
Hey, Sid, we're getting ready to call the Mount Airy.
Okay, I just wanted to pass that on to you.
All right, now.
You got a key to getting
Bye-bye.
right through the traffic of Sir Gallahan.
Yeah, you sure do.
Okay, my Caucasian, what's next?
It's called the Mount Airy, hello,
Yes.
visitors.
Mhm.
What do you call it? The visitors thing over there, you know, like Cleveland doesn't even have a visitors, where you stop and pee and use their bathroom and then keep going.
Oh, yes, you talking about the area.
Visitor center.
No, it's a recreation. I mean, no,
Well, you call it a whorehouse, but
well, it ain't that either, Holmes. Yeah, pull over.
I mean a crack whorehouse.
No, you can call it that too, homie. Have you ever been punched in the eye real hard to where you had to sit down? Oh, yes.
Thank you for calling the Greater Mount Airy Chamber of Commerce Visitor Center. How may I help you?
How you
Yeah.
doing, ma'am?
How are you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
Good.
What's your name?
Jessica?
Jessica. How you doing?
Jessica.
Good.
Well, Jessica, this is Fro Daddy. We're calling live on Whoop Radio 99.9 FM in Cleveland, Tennessee.
And I'm the Matador.
And, of course, my sidekick, the Matador, as you can tell, he's a small man.
Yes.
We were calling about, we heard, of course, Andy Griffith passed away, and we had called and talked over there to Russell over at the City Floyd's Barbershop.
Mm-hmm.
And we were wondering if there was any other places we could contact to give like a commemorative day here. We've been playing Andy Griffith stories and songs and
Mm-hmm.
in our little station. We thought we'd call over there and talk to the original, Mayberry.
And they don't do
I'd be
Negro
happy to
hair
speak
over
with
there.
you. I'm
I'm
the
s-
tourism and marketing director for the town.
What's
okay.
his name?
I will be happy to speak with you. I'm the tourism and
Oh.
marketing director for the town.
Well, Jessica, that is what we want then. I apologize ahead of time for my sidekick that talks over when you're talking, and I may have to ask you,
You
to
know
repeat
they
yourself.
don't have Negroes that live in Mayberry.
Yeah, he was upset because he didn't think there was any Negroes in the old Mayberry show, and I think there was a few, but
Yes, that's Sammy Davis Jr.
I don't think
Mahalia
Sammy Davis Jr.
Jackson and Nedley Cole.
Jessica, was Sammy Davis Jr. ever in the Mayberry show?
I don't know if I can confirm that or not.
I'm pretty sure he wasn't.
Yes.
What's now? What was the last time that Andy still lived in town?
3 years
Well,
ago.
the last time he visited was in 2004, and that was when he was here to dedicate the TV Land landmark statue of him and Obie going to the fishing hole.
Oh,
And he was
Wow.
here in 2004, and he made a speech and was here, right here in the middle of town, right close
Wow.
to Main Street.
They take a lot of pictures of that.
now I'm from a small town in Cleveland, Tennessee. We're about 30 miles out of Chattanooga, which is to us was the big city back in the day. But now, see, we're wanting to be a big city, so our goal was to put a red light at every corner and get. We need more CVS and Walgreens. Do y'all get a lot of that where you want to put more red lights so you can get more streets and better
Our
taxes?
town is definitely grown, but when you come here, and if you haven't been here and come to our main street, it still looks very similar to when it did when Andy Griffith was a little boy.
What's the population?
Some of the same streets, it's got some of the same stores that were here when Andy Griffith was a child.
What's the population? About 35,000.
No, it's about 10,000.
Holy mackerel! No wonder they don't cut black people's hair up there.
Now,
Very, very small.
was there ever an incident where somebody tried to chop down one of the big trees in town in Mount Airy, like they did in that? Remember where the mayor was going to chop down the tree because he thought it was in the way of the big movie producer?
Right. There hadn't been anything like that, but it seems like sometimes there are very much, similarities of things that happen with the show and some of the things that happen here in Mount Airy, too. It's very it's unique with the different similarities.
Well, me and Madden would like to meet the fun girls from Mount Pilot.
Yeah.
There are some fun girls from Mount Pilot here. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'd like to visit them, Benji.
Hello, doll.
Oh, Lord. I guess y'all get enough of that over there. But I was wondering if anybody else in the media, any big-time media, have contacted you today.
We have talked with CNN. We've talked with all types of affiliates of different news channels. CNN is probably the largest, but I've noticed.
I beg your pardon. We're 100 watts.
Of course, this radio station.
We're 100 watts.
Mm-hmm.
I think you've probably got 3 things in your purse that have over 100 watts in them.
Mm-hmm. Ma'am, what is your nationality? Are you Caucasian?
I'm white, yes. Caucasian white.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Russell over there at the barbershop, he said that he didn't know if he could cut Matador's hair or not if we came over to visit.
Now, I don't know. That man can cut any head of hair I've ever seen and also shave a beard with a straight razor.
That's what he was. That's what we were afraid he'd get that after the Matador here.
Yeah.
He invited him to a private cookout with a campfire tonight.
I don't wear hair anyway, homie.
Yeah. Well, Jessica, I appreciate it. And
you're welcome. Thanks for
so
calling.
is that Mount Airy? That's about. I guess that's Mount Airy's claim to fame is Andy Griffith and the show and everything in it.
Andy Griffith's hometown, and a lot of the places and a lot of the streets and things that you'll walk down were mentioned on the Andy Griffith Show.
Mm.
So we get visitors from all over the country. Just last month we had over 5,500 visitors from all over the world. We had visitors from Canada, Japan. We have lots of people coming through our doors.
Is there a nice little?
Love it. We've got lots of hotels, lots of places for you to come and visit.
That's what I was wondering.
Do you have catfish place? A place where you can eat nice catfish?
We got catfish
Yeah.
and country cooking.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, if there's not catfish, Matador's not coming with me.
That was a filly.
I was wondering if there was like
catfish.
the old hotel across the street from the sheriff's office, like in Mayberry. I was hoping you had one like that.
We do have one called the Mayberry Motor Inn, and it actually is home to Aunt Bee's collection. And the lady that owns it went and bought some of Aunt Bee's things during her auction when she passed away.
Oh.
So we've got items here from Thelma Lou, because she lives here in Mount Airy now. We've got items from Andy Griffith, Don Knotts, and...
Well, is Don not still alive, too?
No, Don Knotts passed away it's been about 5 years ago now.
Well, Lord, all the people's gone now.
So Thelma Lou's still alive, and then
Thelma Lou's still here, and she'll be here during Mayberry Days, which is held each September.
we need to get you a thing. I'll call you back about the September days.
Yeah.
For our radio program. Maybe we can have some big contest here, and the winner will get to get a free dinner at the city cafe. What do you call it? What was the diner?
Right. We got a Bluebird Diner, we got a Barney's Diner, we got the Snappy Lunch, too.
All right.
Well, that sounds like a place you really want to go.
I'll definitely call you back about that off the air, and maybe we can work out something where we can all come over.
Good, and y'all have a wonderful day.
Listen, thanks a lot, Jessica. And is that your full-time job there?
It is. I've been here for 8 years, and I love the town.
All right.
Well, Jessica, thank you so much, and I hope to be talking to you soon.
Thank you.
Hey, what's the web? Does the center have the visitor center have a website?
We do. It's visitmayberry.com.
Visitmayberry.com.
Boy, it is pretty nice.
Okay, well, listen, thanks, Jessica.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Jessica.
Wow,
Ribbon
visitmayberry.com.
around the old oak tree. Yeah.
You don't really know what's going on.
It ain't none of your business, home Frankenstein. Look here. Now you didn't have to call this man and tell him and set me up on the spot like that.
Hey, I'm gonna go
you
visit.
know, for doing me like that,
You're
know
going
I'm
with
gonna
me.
boomerang you.
We're
you
gonna
know.
go see if he'll cut your Negro
You know,
hair.
I'm gonna turn a boomerang on you. I done told you about
Why would
messing
you do
with me,
that?
boy. I mean, whatever do to you. You just want to mess with somebody. Don't typical Caucasian. Now listen, the bee has a stinger. Don't pick it up like that.
Let's see who this is. FRO Daddy, you're live on Whoop.
It's me, it's Ernest T.
Sounds like Old Blue.
Oh, buddy. Hey, remember when Ernest T got in a fight with old Malcolm that come in?
Oh yeah, he'll throw a rock. He'll throw a rock through the window.
Oh Lord.
He thought he was going.
All right, buddy.
He got to hugging around him and said, he found out he was Irish.
What about hitting us a couple of bars right quick?
How about if he sang a little?
Yeah.
I love you, Mrs. Wiley.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Mr.
All right, Sid. Well, thanks for listening.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Well, I thought I was gonna play something.
Sid's
for
real
you.
nice. I don't mean to bother you.
Well,
Touch a dial, keep it right where it's set. There's something big coming up
Yeah.
on the screen. Just settle back and relax, 'cause you're gonna get a whole lot of singing, a whole lot of laughing, a whole lot of loving from me.
Robert, I suppose you heard about your appointment.
Yes, I did, sir.
Just think, the next Apollo flight will carry you, the first man of your race, to the moon. It'll be your findings that will help people settle on the moon someday. A perfectly integrated planet with no prejudices or racial overtones.
Oh, yeah? Then how come they're sending me to the dark side of the moon?
Well, that was a little bit of Andy Griffith
Well,
with
that wasn't
Sammy
funny,
Davis
but-
Jr. Yes. FRO Daddy, you're live.
Hello,
yeah.
Yes.
Matador.
Yes.
This is Double D in Panama City Beach, Florida.
Hey, Double D, that mean your breast size or something? WD-40. Is that all?
No, that's Double D.
Oh,
That-
now
he said,
I
"Is that your
remember.
breast assist size, or you
No,
got
I
some
know
oil?"
who she is now. Yeah, yeah. How you doing?
What's up in Cleveland?
Oh, we having a firecracker fest tonight, starting at 7 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. You ought to
Bro, Daddy there today?
Yeah, he's here. He's got
Yes.
some onion to his nose for some reason up in there. I don't
What's
know.
going on, baby? What y'all doing in Panama City Beach, Florida?
You know?
We're making sandcastles on the beach at the moment.
Let me guess. Chris is out there watering it down from afar.
God, I hope not.
Yeah.
Chicken head.
Was that chicken head in the house?
Yeah, you want to touch the cat?
Yeah, put him on too and let him cock-a-doodle-doo for
Y'all had any natural light?
Yeah, we found some.
I figured you would.
Yeah.
Y'all having a party.
All right, where's Chicken Head?
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I know we got to get our.
Oh,
It's Chicken Head, our southernmost
Chicken Head
correspondent.
up in here.
What's going on, Matador?
I'm just here on a butt wink. How you doing?
Well, doing pretty good. We're fighting seagulls. They're trying to get my, how can I say this nicely? Well, my beer,
Yeah.
and I'm telling you, they're not going to get it.
Why don't you cast out and catch one of them babies? They're nice to catch in the air, they tell me.
I'll tell you what's funny.
Catch your line.
Chicken Head, I like to bend over and put a French fry in my butt and let them pull it out.
I know that's right.
They were tired out. You
Oh,
talking
they'll
about
do it.
pulling
Hey, they's getting ready to hijack me.
No, watch them now. Them little scrappers are slick.
I like the way their little feathers fluffy on my buttock.
I'm getting ready to throw them some Alka-Seltzer and watch it blow up.
Throw them some firecrackers. That's
now
what the
that
Matador
sounds
does.
pretty exciting now. You having you some fun.
It is the 4th of July. Let's be celebratory.
Well, just throw a firecracker up and they'll catch it too.
Good idea, Matador.
Yes.
I'll put I'll light a, how do you, what's that chaser they used to have years ago?
Yeah,
Whistler's mother.
Negro chaser.
That's Whistler's mother, I think. Yeah. That boy ain't right. Help me, Lord.
That's right.
We just talked to a Negro chaser over at Floyd's Barbershop in Mount Airy, North Carolina.
Sure did.
He's going to chase him out of town.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
And we got Pro Serious, Proactive, and Pro Energized.
Right, whatever that means.
And Fro is still holding the onion to his nose. He thinks that makes the swelling go down, but it really won't.
And what about old Andy Griffith? Bless his heart.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Everybody loved Andy.
We had a big dedication day. You know, it was between, I either had to talk about him or Anderson Cooper coming out.
Well, Anderson Cooper, we kind of figured that. But
Well,
Andy Griffith was unexpected.
well, anybody that comes out with a show called AC/DC 360, I mean,
Now, you think?
I just thought he liked rock and roll music. Shook me all night long, little boy.
Yes, lick the boy. And speak with a forked tongue.
Except the earlobe part,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he didn't lose that one yet.
Right. Anyway, I just want to give y'all a shout, and I'll holler back at you tomorrow. Y'all gonna be there tomorrow?
I believe we've decided to take off tomorrow. It's the 4th, nobody will be listening. Everybody's out of town. Banks are closed.
What else can we do?
We'll see you back Thursday then.
Thursday, check you back in, buddy.
Chicken heads up.
I will be coming in, and Matador, I'm working on that red snapper for you, brother.
Hey, that'll work. And while you casting, catch me one of them pelicans right quick. Them is some unholy birds, aren't they?
Well, man, they say pelican. If it's fried, it's not really bad.
Look, Matador, I got a pet snake I wanted to show you while we're here.
Whoopie-doo. If you want that thing, you better get away from it. Chicken head.
Fried pelican and red snapper, that'd probably be a pretty good meal.
People's tried that, but I must have an alligator steak. They pretty good.
Alligators.
Yeah, that's where you cut it off the butt. I mean, off the big, thick tail.
Oh, yeah. Are you talking about gator tail?
Yeah, that's what I'm not gator tail.
Gator tail. I hadn't had any good gator tail since the UT Florida game 8 or 9 years ago.
Right. And, gator tail's good with just green beans, lightly cooked, where you still got the flavor.
Oh, you're talking about real fried gator tail. Yeah.
Hey, would you like to come over and have dinner with us tonight, Fro Daddy?
Nope.
Why not? Come on over. All right.
All right. Well, guys, I'm gonna let you go, and listen, y'all keep it safe up there in Cleveland, and I reckon we're gonna. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry, I forgot about the weather forecast. It's cloudy here, but there's about I don't know, about 9 million people down here. So.
Wow.
Panama City Beach.
Well, you can't shoot firecrackers in the sand down there, can you?
Can I do what?
You can't shoot fireworks down there, can you?
Oh, no, I'm not going to buy them. We're just going to watch them. They've got several stuff set up on all the piers down here, and we can bring our own cooler, and I've actually got a cooler with 4 wheels on it.
Oh, well, I bet it's still hard to drag in the sand, isn't it?
Well, I mean, it's not that bad because it's hard coming down, but when it goes back, it's a whole lot lighter.
Oh, okay.
We had old boy drive a cooler in here the other day. Had a motorized electric cooler and drove it in here, didn't he? Matador, old Jeff over there at Jeff's Auto Transport.
Well, I forgot he bought some frying pans down here.
We'd have to have some down here with paddle wheels.
Mm-hmm.
Swing that sand.
Oh, honey, hush.
All right, then. Matador gets enough paddling at home with his big fat wife.
Hey, say it one more time. That's all I needed to just get real tired. Okay, chicken head. It's good hearing your voice.
Yes, sir. Southernmost correspondent, Panama City Beach, Chicken Head. Peace out, my homies.
Chicken head out.
All righty then.
We'll see you Thursday.
Bro, you getting on my last 2 nerves. I'm gonna tell you, right?
Hey, I heard you say they brought. He's not the one that brought our skills down. That's old Dennis Matthews.
Yes, and they don't have the one that's as big as you thought it was. He ain't got none that big. He bought me some little bitty ones.
Who did?
The homie.
Jeff, the auto guy that had
the guy
cooler?
That said he was going to go over and get the frying pans. Mark, or what is it, Mac? I mean...
Dennis Matthews. Yeah, I've got a note to call him, and we're going to go pick up our pans.
I've already got mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How'd you get them?
I can't tell you.
He brought them by here?
Well, he did. It was just something he really needed to get rid of real quick.
Where are they? I'd like to go look at them. I might want one.
Hardy, where's that bucket, that little square bottle that you had? I need to see it. Did you take it home?
It's at home.
Yes, I thought it would be.
That is mine.
You just wait till somebody bring a nice, healthy plate up in here. Oh, I just continue my journey.
When I bring something personal down here and then take it home, that doesn't mean that you get to steal the next thing that people bring us.
Well, I'm not.
That's not how it works. Fro Daddy, you're live on
You're
Whoop.
Never going to know it came through.
I do now.
Yeah.
Hey, Fro.
Hello.
Yes.
Sid?
Sid who?
How much one of them T-shirts cost? Wear one and work.
Which one? You talking about the Fro Daddy shirt?
Well, the whoop.
The whoop teacher.
Whoop.
I will hook you up, my brother. Let me tell you.
Donkey on it.
Hey, you want to hit
Does
a
it
couple
have a
of
donkey
notes?
on it? I don't know.
No, it just has a picture.
All you got to do
somebody.
is keep your Fro Daddy, your Whoop window sticker in your back window. When I see it, I'll pull you over and give you a shirt. You got your window sticker in your car?
I forgot to get mine up there.
Okay, well, come down here and get it. We'll give it to you and you stick it in your car. That's how you win a shirt.
Okay.
All right, Sid. Bye-bye.
It takes a lot of heart to walk that.
Yeah,
line.
that's just 7 times today.
Yes.
Did he have any... Matador, did Dennis Matthews is the one that brought those down here. Did he bring any that you make corn sticks out of? That's what I
How
want.
did you know that?
Because he said he was bringing it to me.
Well,
I guess I'll go call him and pretend like I don't know what you're talking about, and he'll say, "Well,
Well,
I
no,
brought."
he- no,
I'm
he
gonna ask
didn't.
him exactly which ones he brought you, and then I'll know which
He's
one's
got
mine.
this one thing that it looks like it's got 2 little eggs you can put in.
He
it.
told me he is bringing me a little camp skillet where you put it down. It's got a big old section in it.
It's got this place for 2 eggs or something, and then it has a long little place where a little cornbread or some bacon go. Anyway, Holmes.
I don't need that one.
Yeah, well, that'll be the ideal thing to put on there.
I'm wanting a camp skillet. That's one he's supposed to give me.
That's one of these
And a
great
giant
big ones.
skillet.
Of course not. Everyone must jump at this time.
Uh-huh.
I want everybody to walk the plank nice and kind.
Hey, it's 14 minutes till 6 o'clock, Matador, and we have a lady that called in and she's left us a message that said, "Hi, this is Sean. Do y'all do stuff where people find stuff?"
What'd you
And
tell
I
her?
don't know what it meant, but let's call her and let you talk to her.
That sounds quite interesting. I want to handle this professionally, if you don't mind.
I'll let you do it. I think she found something, and she wants to know if we can tell about it. So
Now,
we'll
what is the name, darling?
Sean.
Sean.
Yes. Or she left a message. She'll know who you are.
Hello.
Good evening. Is this Sean?
Yes.
Well, Sean, we got a message from you, and I think you want to tell us what this is all about. Well, her name
Who
is
are
Sean.
you?
Sean
Now,
is
who
her
are
name.
you? She doesn't know who you are.
This is the Whoop radio station here.
Thank you. Now Sean might know who we are.
All right. Now pull a feather out when he turns. Sean, is it something that
What radio station is this?
this is the Whoop radio station?
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just called to see if you ever advertised for items that were found on the road or not, or.
On the road?
Yeah, I found a set of keys this morning as I was driving,
Well, that's his, yes.
and I didn't know if you announced that or
She
something.
was driving and they just
Mm.
flew up.
Do you? Well, you can't describe them here on the radio, but somebody probably need those keys pretty bad.
Yeah, it looks like maybe a lawnmower key and then 2 other small keys, and there was a tag on it, and I called the number on the tag, but it was disconnected. So.
Well, since it's disconnected, the chances is going to be very slim that someone would call in. It's going to be at least 98% luck for someone to find it.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Fro, you have any suggestions about these keys that she has?
No, but if someone's listening and has a lawnmower key and a phone number that's disconnected that was on the tag, that's probably who has it.
Yeah, I mean, it said something else on the tag also. So it was a little orange rubber.
Did it say Go Vols?
No, it said Barnes, Barnes, and then Sweetwater, and then a phone number. And I found it on Southwest Old Chattanooga Pike, right by the railroad tracks near Industrial.
Oh, that's my old vagabond. That's an old hobo. That's our hotel room, I think.
That's many miles away from here.
Oh, it's not too far.
Well, we're in Cleveland, Tennessee.
Yeah, that's where it was. It was in Cleveland, Industrial Drive in Southwest Chattanooga Pike.
Oh, okay.
Matador has a bicycle. He doesn't go that far.
Yes, and I have
He's
a
not
big
sure what
memory of how to
road names
stab
are
a
outside of
person.
8th Avenue and Inman.
You know, how to stab a person with an ice pick 99 times in the face. Ma'am, let me, I'm sorry, but I don't think it's much that Whoop can do for you about finding those keys like that.
Right.
But if we got somebody listening, they're going to be one lucky so-and-so.
Okay, so how are they going to get a hold of me if they're their keys?
Well, if they do, we have a number here that they call the Whoop radio station, and then they can meet you or call you and let you know what else is on those keys.
Okay, sounds good.
Ma'am, you're above and beyond.
Okay.
How old are you anyway?
How old am I?
Yes, ma'am. 36?
No, I'm in my 40s.
What is that? Okay. You got children, too? You got children?
Yeah.
Are you still married and everything?
Yes.
Okay. Well, on Wednesdays, we usually talk about how to keep the marriage thriving. And if you want to tune into us sometimes on a Wednesday, I'll give you some of the procedures that we got on how to keep that marriage healthy.
Okay.
From Dr. Livingston. He's a counselor, and he'll be more than glad to tune in with him and see what he has for married people.
Okay.
Ma'am, keep smiling. See, you were smiling. I'll see that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, have a nice day, yeah?
You too.
Mm-hmm. Well, she didn't have a gold tooth, did she? Okay, Fro Daddy, what day is this?
Yeah, she's probably calling the police on us right now.
Well, ain't nothing
pervert.
wrong with it. Who you
asking
calling a
questions, it's
pervert
none of your
up
damn
in
business
here?
what how old she is or
Well,
what
she
she's
didn't
having
want
for
to tell you
supper
what
or-
was for supper anyway.
Well, I wanted to know.
Well, I'll tell you what, ever who calls in to get them keys is one lucky dude.
That's right, because you've got her phone number and you're going to call her back.
Yes, that's right, and I
You-
feel
what-
duct tapish today.
What's her number?
Huh? Do you ever heard that duct tape mood?
Yeah, somebody needs to duct tape your mouth.
I'm in a duct tape mood. You just might, I'm gonna shoot firecrackers. Then I know I'll feel better.
Did you shoot all your bottle rockets yet?
No, I got buku left. I'm gonna have a field day with them. Hey, what do you think about the Olympians?
The Libyans?
The Olympians. The
those
Olympians that's
Olympians,
going
yeah.
to London. I felt that to be quite interesting last
I thought you were
night.
talking about the Libyan stallions that you always want to ride that you think are at the rodeo.
No, those are called lipazinas. They can leap over.
Lipizans.
Lipazinas?
Yeah, you like those, don't you?
Oh, yes, he did.
Hey, we never heard back from our redneck resort.
Hey, and
It's
I
been on
seen
the
them
news.
advertising on the news
Yeah,
today.
well, we
and
were
they
on
been
top of it
having
first,
a
weren't we? But
redneck good time.
They
You
got that big slide. You slide into the mud hole, and then
Yeah.
the guys in the redneck four-wheeler cars are going in circles to run over you when you go down into
And
the
they
mud.
got this thing that's over 50 yards that you slide down and into this mud
Kind of
puddle.
like what I was just talking about. Yeah.
Well, that's what-
I wish you could hear. It'd be make my show a lot easier.
That would be really nice. But
Mhm.
you ever been baptized with mud?
Yeah, just like the other day when we had that tube in your mouth and it dried around your head to get
Oh.
exercise those demon alcohol spirits.
Oh, yeah, that's called a color bath.
Yeah.
Lots of Caucasian people do that. They go to the river and get them a little straw first, and then you get all your brain damaged children to just start covering you up with mud until they completely cover you up. And you sit in a posed position, and you get so much on you that you can't even really move until it dries up.
Right.
But anyway, it's an exciting thing. We do that. Growing up home skillet.
Yes, yes.
Pass me the peas,
I still haven't heard from anybody that went out to Highway 64 Flea Market, Howard Thompson's Flealand Flea Market out on 64 Highway. Get your wholesale prices of fireworks. I hadn't heard anybody's been out there to get it. Now, don't forget, tomorrow at probably about dark, about 8:30, you need to get on out to Howard Thompson's Flealand Flea Market on Highway 64 and for a free fireworks show.
Yeah.
Folks, it's a big old show. And right across the street from our buddy Tim that's going to be giving you the tent revival
yeah.
from hell.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's going to be
he
pretty
was doing
good.
the fire and brimstone, and lightning struck the telephone pole behind the tent there.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I told
Tomorrow
you my
night.
sister went out there and she said that she was touched by one of them people and they just told her everything that was going on and she got kind of scared, but she said it was an uplifting moment, though. She was touched by the Great Spirit, they said.
There you go. Also, I want to know if anybody went out Saturday, this past Saturday the 30th, out to see Big Mike Self out at Jackson Catnapper and see if you got you any good deals on furniture. Call us, tell us what you got. Fro Daddy, you're live on Whoop.
Hello, Fro Daddy. This is Brenda.
Brenda.
Yes, sir. I've been thinking about you.
I'm glad you called in. He said your name 100 times in the last 4 days.
No, I hadn't. Brenda, how you doing?
Every man and woman and child that calls in.
Well, actually, I've been a little bit under the weather. It's just been too hot.
Yes, me too.
I'm feeling better.
Well, that's good.
Good today.
Well, I just wanted you to know the little chocolate dude was just thinking about you all this week. I said, Lord, what is Brenda doing? Is she all right? I mean, Linda. Brenda, I'm sorry. It's been so long, I forgot your name. I'm sorry. Okay.
Well, but you got too much. You got too much of that mud on you and got it in your ears.
Yeah, you know, we had a good time with those hillbillies. I mean, with the redneck balls. It was fun. These guys ain't got no sense. They'll do anything. Anything.
Well, I just wanted to call in and speak to you all and let you know I was listening.
Mm-hmm.
And, boy, I tell you what, this weather has been hot.
It is, but just have to be like a Timex. Take your little licking and keep ticking.
Just drink lots of water.
Yes.
I'll get out of here and let y'all go ahead and sign off or do whatever you're going to do. And
Well, I'd hate to tell you what he does, but I'm going to sign off.
Well, Brenda, it's good hearing your voice again. It really is. You're my girl. It's good hearing your voice.
Well, I appreciate that, Matador.
Mm-hmm.
I've thought about y'all too, and I'm glad to be feeling better today, and just feeling like sitting up and doing something.
Okay, that's what's happening. Now, I know you're going to give that fork the blues, too, once you get a hold of it, aren't you?
Give what?
That spoon and fork the blues.
Oh, yeah. I already started eating today.
Oh, it's on now.
Okay, y'all have a good evening.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
All right, thanks,
Bye-bye.
Brenda. That was my Brenda. Brenda and I
Yeah.
went to University of Beauty back in the early years.
Really? I didn't remember her going there.
Yeah, it was the University of Beauty. See, we know beauty, see. Yeah.
That's right, but you failed, didn't you?
Well, I was just busted my lip, but I grew another one. But anyway. Mm-hmm.
Listen, Matador, about that time to make like a sewer and get the out of here.
Yes, it is, and I'm going to go ahead and...
Well, let me ask you this. So we're laying out tomorrow then, right?
Well, let's play hooky tomorrow.
Let's do.
And
it's going to be hot.
I'll meet you at the bus stop, and we'll do a 40. And
All right.
We'll go pick some blackberries or something.
Let's do it. And spank children.
Yes.
On the bottom. That's your favorite pastime, isn't it?
Well, my pastime is this.
My pastime is pastime for you to say goodbye.
I like to build things, and
Yep.
you know, I like a girl who can.
If you don't talk on the microphone, everybody thinks you're already gone.
I said I like the kind of girl that can rock my world without really saying anything.
Kind of like Durst.
She knows exactly where I'm coming from. Come in and make yourself at home. Fix
Eat-
me a bowl of ice
eat
cream.
everything I own.
While you fixing me, you want.
You mean
fix
while
me
she eats
bring
the whole
me a
gallon?
beer while you drinking one. But you know what I'm talking about. And I'd like to say hello to all my relatives who has birthdays in this month, all my friends. It's going to be a lot of birthdays in this month.
Why are all your relatives
I'm
born in
wishing
July?
everybody in July a happy birthday, especially the Moon children. Did you notice Moon last night had a haze in her eyes?
I think that was your cataract.
This morning I noticed that the haze was gone. So
that's because
drink
you're
plenty of
you're
water and
alcoholic.
get that haze out of Mother Moon's eye.
Once
And
your
Sister and
alcohol-
Brother stars keep shining bright.
Once your alcohol wears off, you know your eyes will clear up.
Oh, I'm getting to the point, old chap. Anyway, Cleveland, enjoy it, and we're going to be off tomorrow. A lot
Move
of us.
those microphones or the headphones off the microphone for me so I can see you.
Just one more time. Give it to me one more time.
Our love will surely grow. There you go. Thank you. And there you go. Just set them on the table. There you go. Thank you.
How's that home, Frankenstein?
Matador, don't set the house on fire tonight.
Well, I'm not. I'm gonna
Enjoy your 3rd and 4th of July.
I'm gonna aim it toward the bushes. Yeah.
But to no
Hardy,
avail.
hardy. Okay.
All right. Matador's got to go.
Have a boom of a holiday.
We're leaving.
We'll be back Thursday, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Be back here Thursday at 3 o'clock
Mm-hmm.
on the FRO Show. And Matador, there goes Jody. He still ain't come over here to talk about the rush, which is where I'm headed right now to go work out.
And Bertha, go ahead and fix me a glass of juice.
Yeah, well, there ain't gonna be nothing left. She drinks a gallon of whole milk a day.
Don't talk
doesn't
about my Bertha, man.
She drinks a gallon of whole milk every day.
Nobody talks about my Bertha, by God, I'll tell you that.
You ought to get Bird Dog to sell it to you by the 50-gallon drum. It'd be a lot cheaper.
Well, I would like to have me a cup of that 100 proof that he's got.
I mean, your big old wife.
Man, don't
Clean
talk
her out.
about
She
a
needs a
brother's
colon
wife.
cleanse.
You had your Christmas tree. Hey, good night, Cleveland.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Fro Daddy, stick a rubber hose up your nose and have a nice holiday.
Hey, stick around. I want to go see those skillets and see which one I want.
No.
You've already sold them at the pawn shop anyway.
No, man, those things are meant to use, not to sell.
All right, well, don't get rid of them because when I go, I'm going to go call him, tell him I want to come look at them. He's going to say, but I already brought yours down there. Then I'm going to come look for them.
All right.
I'm going to tell him what you get, which ones you've already sold. All right, anyway, hey, listen, everybody, don't forget the Foothills Country Fair coming up the 26th, 27th, 28th, and 29th of the end of the month here in July. Of course, the 26th is the Thursday, and that's just kind of the kiddies, the things that the little girls' pageants and all that. So that's more for the little kids and people like the Matador that go and watch them. Matador just hit his chest to say, like, hey, brother, goodbye, and he broke his sunglasses. I see you. Foothills Country Fair, the little boys and girls pageants. You need to be getting on your information and fairs to the fair pageants. Now, these are people 13 through 20, so I was trying to get Nancy offered to bring some of the older girls. You know, we've had the younger ones down here. Some of the older girls over 18, they can come down here and be around the Matador because we get a little nervous if there's any little boys under 18 in here with him, with the, of course, with that thing from the judge in here. Anyway, hey, get hooked up with that at foothillscountryfair.webs.com. You can go to the website foothillscountryfair.webs.com. That's WEBS for some reason. foothillscountryfair.webs.com. Entry for all deadlines for all the deadline for all those kids and the little girlies and the boilies things, pageants, is July the 21st. So you've still got a couple weeks, but you got to get them in and fill out the form. So get all that going. We'll get Nancy over here and talk about what's going on. Then we've got the Backyard Barbecue Bash, which is going to be a big deal. Those are pros. They won't even allow me and Matador in there. Of course, they won't even allow us in the backyard, Backyard Bash anymore. Backyard Barbecue Bash for the amateurs. I think we've been banned from that because Matador almost caught the barn on fire last year. But I'm hoping to do it this year anyway again and be sponsored by Whoop. And we're also going to get Matador in the Big Wheel Race, in the Demolition Derby, and something else over there. I can't remember. We're going to get him in on that. And I might let him help me carry the wood and the grill over there this year. But it's going to be a pretty good deal. These, like P-Dad was saying, these are 40 professional barbecue teams already signed up, including the world champion Myron Mixon and champion Johnny Trigg. One of those guys just won $50,000 on television the other day I was watching, and he's going to be here supposedly. The KC, this is the Kansas City Barbecue Society State Champion event. So this includes they get points for all these things in a yearly champions crowned. So these guys that are real good, they have to go to all these sanctioned barbecue events or they might miss out and not get the points. So there's going to be a lot of good barbecue over there for this thing. It's going to be good. They got a carnival coming back. That's going to be good. We got good music coming back for at least 2 of the nights, I know, Friday and Saturday. Friday, the headliner will be Shenandoah. And Saturday, it's yours truly, my band Convertible, just be there. The only entertainment, I think, that night from like 8 to 10 or something, just something to entertain everybody as they pack up and leave, I guess, unless you want to come and party with us. All kinds of stuff. They got Pal's Dog Show, Demolition Derby, pageants, kids area, petting zoo, lawnmower races are back, and a bunch of fair food. So, man, it's going to be a good show. It's $10 a pin. It gets you in there all 4 days. Or you can try to win one here on the Whoop. We're going to be getting those from Louis Alford pretty soon. So be ready for the Foothills Country Fair coming up. We'll be talking more about that. FRO Dad's got to go once again. A shout out and a commemorative silence for Andy Griffith, who passed away at 86 years old after all those years of entertaining us and trying to show us the right way. Even though if they could go back, they'd probably had him not smoking every night on the porch with Aunt B and Opie, and fix that pants leg. But other than that, it was a good show. We will see you guys Thursday. We're blowing out tomorrow and laying low and playing hooky and shooting firecrackers and setting something on fire. And get ready, folks, coming up here in just shortly. We have Whoop on Wheels coming up here in about 6:30 till 9 o'clock tonight. Tune in with the Fast Eddie and Big G. Listen to all them, all their good call-ins from all these different race cars and race drivers and men and women. And I'm kind of waiting for Danica Patrick for a personal visit, and I'll help out Eddie any way I can on that show and come in here and serve drinks or something. But anyway, be cool, my babies, and have a good 4th. Be careful tonight. It is the 4th at midnight, so somebody will probably blow something up tonight, and I'm sure we'll read about it tomorrow. And try not to blow your hands off. That poor girl down in Georgia that lost her hands to that flesh-eating disease. At least she wasn't a dumbass. So she has a reason to have her hands removed. You probably shouldn't do that with your fireworks tonight. Or when you're doing those tubes, those balls you drop down the tube, they sit for a second and they have to burn the fuse. It takes about a minute, and then all of a sudden it'll shoom. Well, that'll pretty much blow your side of your face off. So I advise you don't look down in the tubes, as well as don't look down a barrel of a gun. And that's just my advice for today. Thank you so much for listening to 99.9. And stay tuned for Whoop on Wheels. And we will see you back on the FRO Daddy Show regular schedule Thursday. FRO Daddy's got to go. Thanks for everybody called in on 99.9 and logged in on WOOPFM.com. And we'll see y'all Thursday. Oh, Dad's got to go. You know why? Because I know I'll see y'all, mostly tell all. Peace.
You are listening to WOOP-LP, Cleveland, Tennessee. WOOP FM is a broadcasting service of the Traditional Music Resource Center, and we play America's original music.
Whatever happened to Mayberry, like the one they had on the TV, with Andy and Opie and Barney and Aunt Bee? Whatever happened to Mayberry? Towns like that you just can't find on any old map, just any old time, where friends help friends when they're in need. Whatever happened to Mayberry? Whatever happened?
I'll tell you, Andy, this is big. This is going to put Mayberry on the map. Big is what it is. You know what it is, don't you? Big.
Whatever happened to Mayberry? You can't find a town this day and time, a sheriff with no gun and there's no crime, where the jail's not locked, you come and go as you please. Whatever happened to Mayberry? Whatever
I'll tell you, it's a concrete jungle out there. You never know when another beast is going to come down out of the hills. I can handle it, though. I just make my whole body a weapon. Lethal is what it is. It's judo. It's lethal.
The Darling Boys would come to town. Briscoe's jug would make bluegrass sounds. Back on the truck when it's time to leave. Whatever happened to Mayberry?
Look at there, Andy. The boys are real talkative today, ain't
Hey,
they?
the goober, get a bottle of pop. Stop by Floyd's, get a little off the top. Not a window was safe round old Ernest T. Whatever happened to Mayberry?
All right, hold it right there, Ernest T. Bass.
Whatever happened to Mayberry?
He's a nut,
like
what he
the
is.
one they had on the TV.
I'll tell you what, Andy, let me take him out back and work him over. What do you say?
Whatever happened to Mayberry? Whatever happened to Mayberry? It's a place in our heart called Mayberry.
All right, boys, let's pick it up here. A one, a two, a one. Oh, this is big.
That old evening news is sure depressing. This world is in a mess and it don't get better. Terrorism's in fashion and even love can kill you. Oh, but I have found a better place to go. We're all living in the shadow of the bomb, tuned into the lifestyles of the rich and greedy. Oh, but meanwhile, back in Mayberry, no one says the F word. Thank God for the reruns on the Andy Griffith Show, and just letting Otis out of jail. Gomer's helping Goober drive a nail. Oh, and Barney's looking for his bullet. You better watch out for your toes. I wish life was like the Andy Griffith Show. Now they're dealing in souls on the airwaves. All them false prophets trying to make a buck. But old Floyd the barber, he just goes on trimming hair. And we ain't heard the last of Ernest T. Bass, you know. On the Andy Griffith Show, ain't these cooking lamb and turnip greens. Everyone dance while the darlings pick and sing. Yeah, and Opie's digging worms to go fishing, don't you know? I wish life was like the Andy Griffith Show. Lou told Juanita to call Helen Crump, then round up Clara and Emmett and Howard Sprague. There's a town meeting down at Andy's office. Barney's gonna try to take us all back in time to the Andy Griffith Show. The biggest hassle there was making moonshine. They sat swinging on the porch with an easy mind. Oh, and maybe it was unreal, but when this whole world blows, I hope I end up on the Andy Griffith Show. I wish life was like the Andy Griffith Show.
It was back last October, I believe it was. We was going to hold a tent service off at this college town, and we got there about dinner time on Saturday. And different ones of us thought that we ought to get us a mouthful to eat before that we set up the tent. And so we got off of the truck and followed this little bunch of people through this small little bitty patch of woods there. And we come up on a big sign. It says, "Get something to eat here." And I went up and got me 2 hot dogs and a big orange drink. And before that I could take every mouthful of that food, this whole raft of people come up around me and got me to where I couldn't eat nothing, and I dropped my big orange drink. I did. Well, friends, they commenced to move, and they want so much that I could do but move with them. Well, we commenced to go through all kinds of doors and gates and I don't know what all, and I looked up over one of them and it says North Gate. And we kept on going through there, and pretty soon we come up on a young boy, and he says, "Ticket, please." And I says, "Friend, I don't have a ticket. I don't even know where it is that I'm going." I did. Well, he says, "Come out as quick as you can." And I says, "I'll do her. I'll turn right around the first chance I get." Well, we kept on moving through there, and pretty soon everybody got where it was that they was a-going, because they parted and I could see pretty good. I could. And what I seen was this whole raft of people a-setting on these 2 banks and a-looking at one another across this pretty little green cow pasture. Well, they was. And somebody had tuck and drove white lines all over it and drove posties in it and I don't know what all. And I looked down there and I seen 5 or 6 convicts a-running up and down and a-blowing whistles. They was. And then I looked down there and I seen these pretty girls a-wearing these little bitty short dresses and a-dancing around. And so I sat down and thought I'd see what it was that was going to happen. I did. And about the time I got set down good, I looked down there and I seen 30 or 40 men come running out of one end of a great big outhouse down there. They did. And everybody where I was a-setting got up and hollered. And about that time, 30 or 40 come running out of the other end of that outhouse, and the other bank full, they got up and hollered. And I asked this fellow that was sitting beside of me, I says, "Friend, what is it that they're hollering for?" Well, he whopped me on the back and he says, "Buddy, have a drink." Well, I says, "I believe I will have another big orange." And I got it and sat back down. And when I got down there again, I seen that them men had got in 2 little bitty bunches down there. They had rail close together, and they voted. They did. They voted and elected 1 man apiece. And them 2 men come out in the middle of that cow pasture and shook hands like they hadn't seen one another in a long time. And then a convict come over to where they was a-standing, and he took out a quarter, and they commenced to odd man right there. They did. Well, after a while, I seen what it was that there's odd manning for. It was that both bunches full of them men wanted this funny-looking little pumpkin to play with. They did, and I know friends that they couldn't eat it because they kicked it the whole evening and it never busted. But anyhow, what I was telling was that both bunches full wanted that thing, and one bunch got it, and it made the other bunch just as mad as they could be. And friends, I seen that evening the awfulest fight that I have ever seen in my life. I did. They would run at one another and kick one another and throw one another down and stomp on one another and grind their feet in one another and I don't know what all. And just as fast as one of them would get hurt, they'd tote him off and run another one. Well, they'd done that as long as I sat there. But pretty soon, this boy that had said, "Ticket, please," he come up to me and he says, "Friend, you're going to have to leave because it is that you don't have a ticket." And I says, "Well, all right." And I got up and left. And I don't know, friends, to this day what it was that there's a doing down there, but I have studied about it. And I think that it's some kindly of a contest where they see which bunchful of them men can take that pumpkin and run from one end of that cow pasture to the other without either getting knocked down or stepping in something.
Well, it looks like it's 12 midnight, ladies and gentlemen. Is that right? Y'all know what that means. It's time to tell you the true story, all about the lost episode of the Andy Griffith Show. It's a particularly heinous story about drug abuse and sexual deviance. Yeah. Looks like it's right up your alley. His favorite girl. Otis said, "Boys, come sit by the still. I'll pour you up a jar of that famous swill. If you can't walk, don't worry, no way. Light that pipe and pass it my way. Don't tell Andy, don't tell AP. They will come a-looking for Opie and me. Tell them we're dead or tell them we're gone. Me and Opie down by the duck pond." Hitting the tree. Out of the swamp came Ernest T. Would go to the flashing as he hit that pipe. Out of the blue came Barney Pike. Well, Barney come down and dip back still, waving an axe, a lawman's thrill. Oh, don't smoke, you'll turn yourself green. Give me up a puff and I'll show you what I mean. But don't tell Andy, don't tell AP. They will come a-looking for Opie and me. Tell them we're dead or tell them we're gone. by the dove.
At Buy Here, Pay Here USA, under the blimp, we would like to invite you to a better car buying experience. We have a 6-month, 6,000-mile powertrain warranty, and ask about our auto pay program, where you can earn free oil changes every 90 days for the life of your loan. We have small down payments, and we'll even finance your sales tax and tag. Carfax is available, and in most cases, we'll have you driving away in your new car in less than an hour. Visit one of our 2 convenient locations in Cleveland or Dayton today, or visit us online at buyherepayhereusa.com or call us at 877-794-A-CAR.
In order to test his will, Fred likes to subject himself to extreme conditions. Today, he's swimming with the Polar Bear Club during a blizzard. At Train, we believe in extreme testing too. We expose them to desert-like heat, Arctic-like cold, and a gauntlet of abuses. So you can be confident you're investing in the most durable, reliable system available.
Mechanical Systems Incorporated in Charleston, Tennessee. 336-5739. 336-5739.
It's hard to stop a train.
Financial Recovery, licensed and bonded collection agency, located right here in Cleveland, Tennessee. Give them a call at 423-473-7670. Small town service with big city results. A full service medical, commercial, retail, and individual collection service. Celebrating 10 years in business. Call Financial Recovery at 423-473-7670 to help you with your accounts receivable and past due invoices. Financial Recovery, 423-473-7670.
When you buy or sell or pawn,
You can't go wrong at U.S. Money Shops.
when money's tight, you'll be
Cause
alright.
relief's inside at U.S. Money Shops.
Have you heard? U.S. Money Shops has just received a truckload of flat-screen TVs, and now we have too many of them. There is no better time to upgrade to a new TV from U.S. Money Shops. Samsung, Panasonic, Sony, U.S. Money Shops has it all at incredibly low prices.
On with us,
We'll earn your trust.
sell to us, without any fuss. Buy from us.
You can rely on us.
If you're like most of us looking for the best deals available on brand name merchandise, then come visit us because there's no reason to pay full retail prices. U.S. Money Shops, wide selection, great prices. So come on down to one of our 9 convenient locations. Visit usmoneyshops.com for the one nearest you.
Buy or sell or pawn today. The better way at U.S. Money Shops.
U.S. Money Shops. Buy, sell, pawn, we do it all.
I'm so glad that I met you, baby. And I'm so proud when we walk down the street. And I know it's crazy to worry like I do. But I get this feeling that I'm losing you. I get these suspicions, even though I know that you love me, baby. And I really shouldn't feel this way. Suspicion, I can't help it, you're just so good looking. I'm afraid somebody's gonna steal you away from me. When I go out to a party with you, you always turn every head in the room. And I just know what's on every man's mind. I try to fight it, but it gets me sometimes. I get these suspicions, even though I know that you love me, baby. And I really shouldn't feel this way. Suspicion, I can't help it, you're just so good looking.
I'm afraid somebody's gonna steal you away from me. Ooh, suspicion. When I'm with you, I feel so satisfied. The way you touch me when you lay by my side, and that look you get in your eyes when you love, it makes me hate myself for what I'm thinking of. I get these suspicion, even though I know that you love me, baby, and I really shouldn't feel this way. Suspicion, I can't help it, you're just so good looking. I'm afraid somebody's gonna steal you away from me. Suspicion, even though I know that you love me, baby, and I really shouldn't feel this way. Suspicion, I can't help it, you're just so good. I'm afraid somebody's gonna steal you away from me. Suspicion, even though I know that you love me, and I really shouldn't feel this way.
What a difference you've made in my life. What a difference you've made in my life. You're my sunshine day and night. Oh, what a difference you've made in my life. What a change you've made in my heart. What a change you've made in my heart. You replaced all the broken parts. Oh, what a change you have made in my heart. Love to me was just a word in a song that had been way overused. But now I've joined in the singing, 'cause you've shown me love's true meaning. That's why I want to spread the news. What a difference you've made in my life. What a difference you've made in my life. You're my sunshine day and night. Oh, what a difference you've made in my life. What a difference you've made in my life. What a difference you've made in my life. You're my sunshine day and night. Oh, what a difference you've made. What a difference you've made in my life. What a difference you've made in my life. You're my sunshine day and night. Oh, what a difference Fast Eddie sitting in the driver's seat. With Big G, they know this will be. From Winter Circle to Pit Road. We're on wheels to keep you in the know. What you have to say about the race? Join the chat and help set the pace. So for your NASCAR 3 and driver deal, tune in here for Coming up on turn 3 here on the final lap. Boys, it's been a heck of a... Whoa, the lead cars are in the wall. Whoa, what a pileup. Wait, number 87 gets through and takes the lead. Looks like Joe Nemechek will take home the checkered flag. Well, I'm sure we'll be hearing more about this on Whoop on Wheels.
Are you ready to race? Here's Fast Eddie and Big G. Let's go racing, boys.
Yep. Let's do it. Let's go racing.
Yeah, that's right. And hello, everybody.
And hello, everybody out there. You are listening to 99.9 FM and whoopfm.com on the internet. And we got a pretty good show tonight here. We got Morgan Shepherd at 7 o'clock. 7:30, we'll have Matthew Dillner. He's with the Speed Channel. He does the garage cam and stuff down in the pit areas. And that'll be interesting to talk to old Matthew here. Supposed to be getting his brother Bob Dillner. I almost had him, but he's got something else going on. And Bob Dillner does a lot of that interviewing them drivers and stuff.
Yep.
And at 8 o'clock, we got Brent Spald. He drives in the Grand Am Series. And also, I can tell you in just a second what else he does there. But Matt Bell will be at 8:30. He's Grand Am also, and Nationwide. And he started last week with his Nationwide Series, running that Nationwide car. And anyway, this Brent Spald, he drives for the Grand Am Continental Tire Sports Car Challenge Series. You know, Grand Am's got a different bunch of. They got the GT Series, they got the Continental. That's what. Caller, go ahead. You're live on Whoop.
How you guys doing tonight?
Doing good. You?
I need to ask Big G if he heard that Ty Dillon had some fines levied against him for the car being too low. Have you heard what they did to him about driving number 3?
Yeah, it was. They didn't pass post inspection, and it was too low.
Well, he was really racing them flat. I mean, there wasn't nobody around him when he won that race, I don't think.
No.
And I think he did a good job.
Yeah, I don't know how many inches or what. It didn't say. It just said it just didn't pass post inspection, and them cars they will settle during the race, but NASCAR's got their rules, and I guess they stick by them.
But does it matter that much about it being low? I don't say it affects it that much. I mean,
yeah, they got a limit, and then they got a tolerance how low it can be and how high it can be. It can't be a certain height, and it can't be, but a certain high or low on the ground. Because lower you put it, less air is going to get up and under it, and you're going to go faster.
Oh, okay. Fast Eddie. I know our boy moved back up in second in points now, Dale Jr., so that makes me feel good.
Yeah, it does me too. He run, what did he do, third or fourth? I can't remember, but he's up there.
Yeah, he moved. At least he's moved. I think Gordon's 19th or something in points. I don't know.
Yeah, I think Earnhardt's in second in points, and I think he's 11 points out right now. So he's hanging in there.
He's gonna make it.
Well, yeah, he's going to win another race too.
Yeah, I think he will.
I'm thinking he's going to win Talladega.
Okay, guys, good talking to you.
All right. See ya.
See ya.
Right. That's old Bullet there. Bullet, he's all right.
Also, too, Pasty, Brian wrote here that
they also
Michael McDowell's father passed away.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
father-in-law.
Yeah, and Mike Bliss is going to drive his car for him. Saturday.
Yep.
Saturday night. We do have. Let's see here. I do know Ty Dillon got docked 6 points. He did get docked 6 points, and Danny Stockman got fined $10,000. I think it was.
Yep. He got docked. Well, the owner points too got 6 points taken away from owner points.
So.
And he got 6 points taken away from Mr. Dillon. Got 6 taken away.
Yeah, that's true. Go ahead there, Brenda. Hello? That was Brenda called in, and she hung up. Let's see here. What else I was going to talk about here? Caller, go ahead. You're live on Whoop.
Sorry, I didn't hang up. I don't know if I hit a button or what happened.
Well, we went off the air, didn't we? We're on the air now, though.
What did you think about Dale Jr. winning?
Oh, I liked it. I liked it.
I heard you talking about it, but I didn't call in.
Well, we was off during that time, so I had to say something about it, you know.
Yeah, it tickled me to death. You just get so deep into it, and then they just lose and lose and lose and lose, and then they just pop up and win all of a sudden, and it was exciting for me.
Yeah, he come in fourth at Kentucky, and Brad Keselowski, he won it. That's 3 wins for Brian here. For Brad, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Brad Keselowski. Casey Kane come in second. Boy, I tell you what, if it had been a few more laps, I believe Casey Kane would have won that race. He was moving up the field in that number 5 car.
That's the way Earnhardt Sr. used to do.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He used to come from the back every time. He'd be all the way in the back, and he'd come from the back every time.
Well, listen how these Hendrick guys ended up. Casey Kane was second. Earnhardt Jr. was fourth. Jeff Gordon come in fifth. Jimmy Johnson was, and Jimmy Johnson come in sixth.
Now, wasn't Ricky Hendrick the guy that got killed? Was he?
Yeah, that's Rick Hendrick's son.
That's what I thought. I got to thinking about it the other night, and I thought, you know what? I believe that's his son. Because I've been watching The Bachelorette, and she was engaged to him, and she had a little girl. She found out she was pregnant.
Yeah.
I think it was the day he died.
Huh.
And she's on The Bachelorette, and I got to thinking because they put his name up there and showed his picture, and I thought, I bet that's his son. And so I got to thinking about it, and I thought I'm gonna ask Eddie or Gerald and see if they know if that was him.
Yeah. That's him, yeah. That sure is.
Well, I'm going to get out of here and let y'all go. I just wanted you to know I was listening, and y'all have a good evening.
All right. See ya. Right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. And that was Brenda. Camping World Series from Kentucky was James Bouchard in the 31 for Turner Motorsports. He had Brad Keselowski come in second, and Ty Dillon was third. Matt Crafton come in fourth, which we're going to have him on our August the 4th, first show in August. I think it's the 4th. Caller, go ahead. You're live on Whoop.
Hello, thanks, Eddie.
And it's Ella the Bella. How are you?
I've been out fussing with the bus driver.
What for?
Because he is so stupid. He told me, well, some girl was waiting on him down there behind Save-A-Lot. He kept telling that girl that they didn't go behind Save-A-Lot. And I was trying to tell him, I said, yes, you do. I said, y'all been going behind Save-A-Lot ever since I've been riding these buses.
Yeah.
So mad. He wanted to kick us off the bus. I said, well, I'm not fussing with you. I said, I'm just trying to tell you.
Yeah. Oh, me. We're gonna be giving away some pizzas here in a few minutes. I'm gonna give away 3 of them, not at once, but at certain times here.
Okay.
So listen up.
All right.
All right. See y'all.
Uh-huh.
Bye. And that's that. Anyway, we've got go over our sponsors right there, Big G.
All right, we got Express Athletics with Scott Nipper. Go over to Express Athletics or call them at 715-0484, and you get anything you want with uniforms. They do embroidering, also screen printing, baseball, basketball, whatever you got. They got it. Also, you got Domino's Pizza. As Fast Eddie said, we're going to give away some pizzas tonight. So, they're over on North Ocoee Street at 478-3030. And Antonio's Corner Restaurant. They do have carry out delivery within 5 miles. Go and see Antonio or Tony at 559-9716.
Okay. We are going to give away a pizza right now, but first they got to answer the question. I'm going to put a question on here, and it's easy. Where will the Sprint Cup is going to race Saturday, July the 7th at 7:30, and tell me the answer. I mean, tell me what the answer is. Where is that race going to be at? And that's at 614-5553. That is Saturday night at 7:30. They win a pizza at Domino's Pizza. Go ahead, caller. You're live on Whoop.
Okay, it's at Daytona.
Exactly. And your give me your name, please.
Elizabeth Puckett.
Do what now?
Elizabeth Puckett.
Okay, I'm writing it down here.
And if they want to deliver it to Daytona, we'll meet them there with it.
Now, you got to go by. You got to come to the Whoop and pick this certificate up and take it up there. It's good for a one free, one topping pizza at Domino's.
Wonderful.
Elizabeth Tucker.
Puckett.
Puckett.
Puckett?
EPT.
Oh boy, I've hand scratched this thing to death. You'll recognize it. It'll be up here on the board. You can come by anytime tomorrow from 3 to 6 and pick it up. Well, not tomorrow. I don't know if there'll be anybody here for the 4th of July or not tomorrow. Thursday, will you remember to get it? Because if these things stay up here over a week,
Matador will steal them.
I'll re-give it away. You know, you have to get.
We'll stop by right now. We're on our way by there.
Yeah, come by now and get it. Yeah, I'm going to give away 2 more tonight here, too. But
That'd be great.
All right, thanks. Bye. All right, a new caller there on that.
Yeah.
We'll give away another one here in a little bit here. Don't know what kind of a question I'll do, but that Elizabeth Puckett was right on that one. She guessed it. That's Daytona. That's an easy one.
Yep. We got some more questions we can ask, too. Got to do with the NASCAR.
Yeah. Did you finish your sponsors?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you sitting over asleep.
Must be.
Yeah. Your vacation kind of got you all messed up.
It tore me down. It really did.
Yeah, you got all messed up.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, my headset ain't sounding right.
I know.
There it is.
It's not.
There it is. I had it turned down too far.
Yeah, sometimes you got to turn that thing up. It's like a hearing aid, Big G.
Yep, it's a hearing aid. That's what it is.
Yeah. But Austin, he was running good. I hate that for him and the team.
Yeah, I do too.
That happened.
He had her on a rail over there.
It sure did.
But
I'm interested in talking with Matthew Dellner. Have you pulled up anything on Matthew Dellner over there? If I pull up something over here with that chat on that computer, I'm in trouble. That's where we get the feedback.
Say Matthew Dillner?
Yeah. Dillner. We will be back. We're going to take another quick break, and we will be back here, so hang in there. In just a minute when I get this mouse to work.
Oh, King Richard, you runner's dream, the swiftest of outlaws I've ever seen. Your checkered flag waving so high in esteem, till no one can catch you at all. So what can you say about the man built for speed? The master mechanic gave you what you need. Survival on instinct, a heart that don't bleed, the winning tradition of a vanishing breed. When I think about a man much like myself, alive in a vacuum, alone on a shelf, and never go no place till all I've got left is staring at these lonely walls. Oh, King Richard, just keep up the pace, your boot in your gas tank, your smile on your face, and you'll set the standard time can erase. And God only knows how you feel. If there's life in the fast lane, then you wrote the book. But it don't come as easy as you make it look. Cause a man in a sunshade can never slow down without somebody sneaking around, stealing your crown. From a dirt track in Charlotte to the Daytona line, your life flying by you, you don't even mind. The world loves a winner, and you showed them all how easy the king gets it done. Oh, King Richard, just look out below. Some punk on your bumper, you're running too slow. And one day you're older, the next thing you know, your races are already run. Oh, King Richard, man, they're trying to ditch you. Yeah, but they never can get you, 'cause you know how to drive. Oh, King Richard, man, they're trying to catch you. Yeah, but they never can get you, 'cause you know how to drive like a fiend. Oh, King Richard, man, they're trying to ditch you. Yeah, but they never can get you. You know how to drive. Oh, King Richard, they're trying to catch you. They're trying to catch you. They never can get you. You know how to drive. Oh, King Richard, they're trying to ditch you.
Oh, King Richard. That's a good song there. Oh, King Richard Petty.
Yep.
The old King Richard Petty.
Says here that Matthew's been in NASCAR all his life.
Matthew Dillner?
Yep, Matthew Dillner. Been in all of his life. NASCAR, ASA, CART, IRL, and NHRA.
Yeah.
You're going to have... Dillner brother has also attended more than 120 racetracks in his lifetime.
Yeah, Big G, we're going to have our big buddy on here, Big John Roberts from the Speed Channel, August the 4th.
Yeah, buddy.
And Matt Crafton, along with Morgan Shepherd. Matt Crafton drives the 88 Menards truck in Camping World and does a pretty doggone good job, too, with it.
Yep, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him. I like old John Roberts.
Yeah.
Yep. Matthew is 28 years old.
Yep. Well, that's that's a pretty good deal there for him. We need to take another break because we got some guests here, so we'll be right back.
One foot on the brake and one on the gas. Where there's too much traffic, I can't pass, no. So I'm trying my best to leave on move. My feet black and white, come and touch my groove again. Gonna write me up for 125. Post my place, wanna get out alive. Take my license, all that jive. I can't drive 55. Oh no. So I signed my name on number 24. Hey. Yeah, the judge said, boy, just one more. I'm gonna throw your ass in the city joint. Look me in the eye, say, you get my point, I'll say yeah. Yeah. Write me up for 125. Post my place, wanna get out alive. Take my license, all that jive. I can't drive 55. Oh yeah. I can't drive 55. I can't drive 55. When I drive that slow, you know it's hard to steer. And I can't get my car out of second gear. What used to take 2 hours now takes all day. It took me 16 hours to get to LA. Gonna write me up for 125. Post my face for the dead or alive. Take my license, all that jive. I can't drive 55. No, 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 I can't drive. I can't drive 55. I can't drive. I can't drive 55. Well, my name's John Lee Pettimore. Same as my daddy and his daddy before.
You hardly ever saw Granddaddy down here. They only come to town about twice a year. You buy 100 pounds of yeast and some copper line. Everybody knew that it made moonshine. Now the revenue man wanted Granddaddy bad. Headed up a holler of everything he had. For my time, but I've been told you never come back from Copperhead Road. Now Daddy ran a whiskey in a big black Dodge. Bought it at an auction at the Mason's Lodge. Johnson County Sheriff painted on the side. Just shot a coat of primer and looked inside. Well, him and my uncle tore that engine down. I still remember that rumbling sound. And then the sheriff came around in the middle of the night. Heard Mama crying that something wasn't right. He's headed down to Knoxville with a weekly load. You can smell a whiskey burning down Copperhead Road. First round here in a way. I done 2 tours of duty in Vietnam. I came home with a brand new plane. I take the seat from Colombia, Mexico. I just planted up a holler down Copperhead Road. Chopper in the air, we got screaming like I'm back over there. I learned a thing or two from Charlie, don't you know? You better stay away from Copperhead Road. Copperhead Road. Copperhead Road. Copperhead Road.
A song about racing legend Morgan Shepherd. By the age of 15, burning up the road, making shine by the light of the moon. The girls thought he was tough, lived life on the cuff. Fear was not a word to know. A man showed up one day, said, Morgan, I've got a way. Drive my car, change life, as you know it. There were long weekend nights, you know there were fights. Racing's not a game for the weak at heart. He threw caution to the wind, but wind was what he done. Got confused along the way, never meant to hurt no one. But life can sure get frail, and then we sure will. In 1975, the red flag it came out. A demon landed upright on his floor. With no crew to call on, and the drive of life gone, there was a crash, but a new man walked away. He's turned it all around. They still count the races down. Have more folks than he could ever know. In building a car, told the story of the scar. Some would question, but Morgan knew what to say. There's a big yellow cross painted on the hood, the name of our Savior. Man, it looks so good. There will be victory laps in heaven someday. There's a big yellow cross painted on the hood, the name of our Savior. Man, it looks so good. There will be victory laps in heaven someday. There will be victory laps for those he helped along the way.
All right, we're back here on the Whoop. We just come into a new sponsor here. Me and Fast Eddie did Mark's Doghouse down there next to Baskin Robbins, where Shoney's used to be, and right beside Baskin Robbins. We got Mark's Doghouse now. They come on board with us, and also they was telling us that they got one fantastic fried bologna sandwich. I think he says on sourdough bread, and it's not on the menu I've got, but they wanted me to mention it. I might have to go down and eat me one of them. I don't supposed to have it, but I think I can sponge for a little while. But they got Chicago style hot dogs. We got the Wrigley Fields burgers, and they got everything down there. The Tom Rowland, Mayor Tom Rowland hot dog, and all kinds of good stuff down there. So go there and see Paul, Close, and Elizabeth, and I think Paul's son. He's the manager down there. Go down and see them, and get you something good to eat. Everything they got down there is real good. I see they got the IBC root beer. So, and also later on, we're going to give away a free meal for Mark's Doghouse, and they're real good people down there on it. We got to meet them here just a while ago, and we really like them. They're good people. And also too, I'm gonna go over sponsors that we've got. These other sponsors we got Antonio's Corner Restaurant. They do deliver within 5 miles of the of your residence that you call in. They got also you can go in and get your food, take it home. To go orders, eat inside the restaurant. To go over and see Antonio. They got probably some of the best Greek food you ever eat, or Italian food. 559-9716. Domino's Pizza. We got one more pizza to give away here after a while, and go over and see Justin or Reed over on North Ocoee Street at 478-3030. They got pasta bowls, pizza. The first thing I think I've ever eaten at Domino's was their pasta bowl, and it was all I could do is eat it. So they got good food over there. And also Express Athletics. Go over and see Scott Nipper for any of your sports sports bags. You got baseball bags, your basketball bags, whatever you got, uniforms, your shoes, whatever you want to for your sporting events. They got screen print, embroidering. They can do it all over with Scott at Express Athletics at 715-0484. And we can't stress enough about Mark's Doghouse over there. They got good food, so everybody can go over there and get you something at Mark's Doghouse. We're trying to get a hold of somebody right now. Fast Eddie, he's out and trying to get a hold of one right now. And let's see, we got several internet people on. We appreciate Brian coming on here and talking, and he's got several things here that he's been mentioning. Like a while ago, we talking about one of them's done lost his message there now. But anyway, it says Brian has got here Sprint Cup Series got 10 sets of tires for the weekend. At the Nationwide only can get 6. So that's good information to know there, Brian. Appreciate that. So we got let's see, one more thing here I had brought up here. I lost it now. Well, we was talking about Mr. Dillon getting his points taken away. His crew chief got 6 points taken away. He got fined, and NASCAR's watching this stuff awful close right now, and it's kind of, I don't think really that they was, to me, I don't think they was really meaning to cheat or had it intentionally to cheat. Like what we was talking about earlier, the car will settle during a race, and but they don't allow that. And when they inspect the car, Michael McDowell's father-in-law died. Thank you for that, Brian. It had left my screen on the chat. So Mike Bliss is going to be in for Michael McDowell this weekend at Daytona. So we got somebody here too. Fast Eddie's still trying to get a hold of somebody. I hope he gets a hold of them and all that. So he's got the phone and everything. Maybe he'll get somebody here directly, and we can get going with our guest. Couldn't get a hold of Morgan. Don't know where Morgan is. He's MIA right now. I guess he's going on vacation or something since it's the 4th. Don't know. I've tried to call his shop and try to call him there and couldn't get a hold of him. And but maybe he see where we call. He might call us back here in a few minutes, hopefully anyway. So I don't know. I don't know who Fast Eddie's trying to get a hold of. I tried to keep up with him this past weekend when we was on, or this past week on vacation. That's about trying to keep up with a greyhound dog running down the racetrack after a piece of beef or something. Let's see. His car got to be at Daytona tomorrow afternoon at 4:30, according to Colin. He is leaving today, so Morgan must be on his way to Daytona. That's why we can't get a hold of him. So we got Fast Eddie back here.
Well, we're just striking out. I'm going to open the phone lines. The phone lines are open. You can give us a call at 614-5553. Talk about whatever you want to right now. We got probably 30 minutes close to it before we get the next person. You know, I didn't even get an email. Can't get a hold of Dave Pack. Can't get a hold of nobody. I don't know what's going on.
And also, too, let's. I know it's been talked.
July, but
I know it's been talked about all day. But sorry to hear about Andy Griffith passing away.